Hello, let's review your MT5 LT4 assignment. Don't forget your name. It's very important. Now, unlike most of our other questions that look like number 2, this one, there are multiple correct answers, but for the important parts, there's only one correct answer. Since I want it to have the largest interval, I don't want to divide anything by x, so I'm going to put my 1 in front of x. And then what I'll do is I'll go 2 to 9. And then here's where the multiple correct answers come in, because it doesn't matter what you put in for that box. So you could have any number as long as it isn't 1, 2, or 9. On question number 3, we got Rhoda, and she's going to make a trip to the grocery store. Her coach gave her $25, so we know she can't spend any more than 25, so I know that's going to be less than or equal to. And it tells us we've got two things she's going to buy. She's going to buy Gatorade, which is $1.25, and she's going to buy granola bars, which are 75 cents. Now, we're told she needs to buy 12 bottles of Gatorade for the team. So we're going to take 12 times $1.25. We don't know how many granolas she's going to say, so plus 0.75 times the number of granolas, and that's going to be less than or equal to 25. Well, we can simplify that a little bit. 12 times 1.25 is 15, so we're going to say 15 plus 0.75 g is less than or equal to 25. Now, on number 4, we're just going to solve that problem. So I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. So then we'll get 0.75 g is less than or equal to 10. Well, to find the number of granola bars, we're going to say, forgot my line there, I'm going to take 10 divided by 0.75. So the number of granola bars, if I take, let me see here, 10 divided by 0.75. Oops, forgot my 0 there. So let's try it again. 10 divided by 0.75. She could buy 13.33 granola bars. Now, can she buy 13.33 granola bars? No. You can't buy a third of a granola bar at a grocery store, at least. So we're going to say she can buy 13 granola bars or fewer. Up to 13. Okay, on number 5, we want to solve the inequality. 4x minus 5 is less than or equal to 19. And we want to graph it. So I'll add 5 to both sides. So then we'll get 4x is less than or equal to 24. Divide by 4. X is less than or equal to 6. So put a closed circle on 6. And we will shade it to the left. And it goes on forever. So I'll make sure to put an arrow on there. Okay, continuing on with that, let's solve and graph. Negative 13 is less than or equal to 4x minus 5. So I will add 5 to both sides. So then I'll get negative 18 is less than or equal to 4x. Let's try that again. That's not negative 18. That's negative 8, isn't it? I ignore the negative sign. Negative 13 plus 5 is negative 8. And that looks kind of confusing, so I'm going to rewrite 4x. So I'll divide by 4. So we get negative 2 is less than or equal to x. And when I graph this, I'd like to have the x on the left-hand side. So x is greater than or equal to 2. So we'll put a closed circle on 2, and we will shade that to the right. Now, we're going to put them together. I want all my numbers between, whoops, I just noticed it's supposed to be negative, isn't it? Forgot to write my negative in there. So that's going to change slightly how I graph it. So I'm going to have -2, and I'm going to go to the right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine my two answers from 6 and 7. I want to graph everything between -2 and 6. So close circle on -2. Close circle on 6. And I'm going to shade in between these two numbers.